Looking to get pumped in the morning? You're an entrepreneur that just needs that inspiration to get driven and hit the day hard. No problem. Stick around. I'm going to give you the 3 YouTube channels you have to be watching if you're looking to get pumped and ready for your day. Welcome back. I'm Dan from MillennialMotivator.ca, helping you learn how to explode your home, your hustle, and your health. If you are new to the channel, click that like button down below and the little subscribe button next to it, that little bell. You'll get notified when my next video goes live. Today's video is about the 3 YouTube channels you have to be watching as an entrepreneur if you want to get revved up and pumped for your day. So I don't want to take a lot of time out of this. I am pumped to let you guys know before we get into the video, YouTube partnership finally came through, the official email. It says you're here. I unfortunately got caught up in the new rules when that change happened. I just hit that 10,000 view mark, and then they changed the rules for partnership, and I got stuck in that queue, that long line for people waiting their YouTube partnership. I got my email, it came through, so eventually I hope to be one of the names on this list, but currently I'm going to give you the top 3 channels, YouTube channels, for you guys to watch if you're an entrepreneur that wants to get pumped before they start their day. So let's go. All right, guys, number 1, and this goes without a doubt, it's a Canadian, a fellow Canadian. I got to give him a shout out, Evan Carmichael. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Evan Carmichael, he's a guy who started a YouTube channel from scratch. He wasn't a celebrity, he wasn't a big name. He had a vision, he knew where he wanted to go, and off he went. Now, today, he is an author, he travels, he speaks, he's got a massive YouTube channel. But what I love about his YouTube channel is this. Mostly they consist of lists of top 10. So he picks a specific entrepreneur, you name it, he's done it. But Oprah Winfrey, Arnold Schwarzenegger, it doesn't matter. Steve Jobs, Gary Vee, he takes all of the clips that he can find anywhere else on the internet and breaks down their mantra, their philosophies into simple 10-point lists and says, here it is, consume this content, enjoy this content. Here are the points that this person drives home over and over and over again. So if you take a guy like Gary Vee, it would be hustle would be on there. It would be jab, 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 right hook would be on there. He really does a great job of doing the research into the people he is giving you. And on top of that, he takes the time to present them in a very real way and then gives his insights on top of their philosophy as well, which is very helpful. If that's not enough, he also has expanded his YouTube channel to have a, what does he call it? Espresso. So it's a morning thought. It's a morning blurb or while he's drinking his coffee. And that may seem like it's a little, I don't really get what's going on. Check it out. I promise you, you're going to love it. So somewhere up here, there's going to be a bubble that pops up. You can click it. You can go check him out. I highly recommend it. If you are looking to get inspired by someone who's done their research, knows what they're talking about, and can give you some insight into some of these massive entrepreneurs that are out there and killing it. All right, that's number 1. Who's next? I know for me as an entrepreneur, I love getting pumped up by Evan. I get that. But when there's a list of people that are doing things and I know those people and they're successful, I want to hear what they're thinking. I want to know what Warren Buffett thinks, and I want to know what Steve Jobs thought, and I want to know what Mark Zuckerberg thinks. But the reality is there is a lot of successful people out there, and you can't possibly know them all. They can't all have celebrity status, but they're doing some pretty crazy things. And this is my number 2, Tom Bilyeu. Now, it's not that Tom Bilyeu himself is somebody that's like, wow, this guy's amazing. He wouldn't even tout that, I don't think. He would say he does a really good job and he's a killer entrepreneur, but the reality is this. What I love about Tom Bilyeu is this. His TV show, or his YouTube show, Impact Theory, pulls people in from all walks of life that are innovative thinkers. They're doing something different. They're saying something different. And that show, 9 times out of 10, as somebody who's just stuck in visionary mode, I hear a new idea and I've got to look into it and learn it and love it, and it expands what I'm thinking for the day and where I want to go and what things I want to try. Impact Theory is so crucial, so vital, so powerful for that, where you can show up, and I guarantee you, every time one of his videos goes up, I tune in and I am hooked immediately. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter whether it's a neuroscience, a nuclear physicist, a film producer, he's got everybody on there. He doesn't narrow it down to a single niche. It's people that are looking to expand minds, grow thoughts, grow theories, build the world up, and provide just amazing insights. Jim Quick and Tom Bilyeu's interviews are some of my all-time favorites. If you don't know who Jim Quick is, you got to check him out too. But just amazing stuff on impact theory. So if you're like me and you need to just feed off of how people are succeeding and growing and building things around the world, impact theory has got to be the one for you. It's an interview, it's one-on-one, it's similar to what you would see on a TV show like Ellen, but unlike Ellen, it cuts all that spam and filler. There's no Oprah Winfrey, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. It's to the facts, it's to the point. You consume it as you need it, and he does a great job of breaking down the videos to tell you which points are hit at which timeline. So if you're a busy entrepreneur and you don't have a lot of time to watch a 1-hour interview, no problem. Tom's got you covered. All you got to do is go in, check the description below, and it breaks it down point by point what they discuss in the interview, and you can just click through to it, nail it, no time flat. Highly recommend it. Go check it out. Definitely worth your time, guys. Now, what's the last one? All right, guys, here's the last pick. And at this point, this person is so huge in the entrepreneur world, it had to make the list. And I'm not saying this out of you should just do everything this guy says to do. I'm saying this out of, I have a real appreciation for the hustle this guy has put in. I love the stuff that he puts out. And I think whether you love him or hate him, his personality, his work, his YouTube videos are phenomenal. The diversity of people that he's able to get on the video, the wealth that he provides on a daily basis, it's got to be Gary Vee, okay? You have to go check out his channel. Now, the thing with Gary Vee, I think he has 2 channels on the go. He's got his Gary Vee channel and his Ask Gary Vee channel. Both of them are of huge value to you guys. The Ask Gary Vee is especially of value to any entrepreneur out there that is currently struggling. I find most of those videos have questions coming from our entrepreneurs that are fairly common questions that most of us have to ask ourselves at least once in our journey as entrepreneurs. And Gary Vee just takes the time to sit down, have a conversation, talk with people, work them through what he would offer as insight, which obviously they want because they've called in. And I find it very helpful and very inspiring for a couple of different reasons. One, sometimes the questions that come up do apply to me, and I'm sure they will apply to you too as an entrepreneur. So that is definitely worth checking out as a tutorial 101 brainstorming, problem solving endeavor. The other side of it though is it's really an inspiration as an entrepreneur of who are you helping? Who are you helping get ahead? Who are you helping do the things that they love and they're passionate about? It's amazing to see how often we get absorbed in ourselves in what we're doing, and we have to focus here. And the reality is, as entrepreneurs, we often succeed more as we reach out and help others around us to grow as well. And Gary Vee is an awesome reminder of that. You see a guy that is that crazy busy with whether it's the Gary Vee agency or he's doing the sports agent thing now, and he's got his podcast and his YouTube and his Twitch channel and his whatever. He's got so much stuff going on, and the reality is he can still take the time to sit down and help people grow. It's just an amazing channel to check out, guys. I am touting it not because I am locked into Gary Vee mode. Yes, he's a book in the pile, but there's tons of books in that pile. The reality is this though, guys, he provides value, it's there. And whether you agree with his philosophies or not, his interviews on his main channel are phenomenal. You can hear the thought processes of people that do things a little bit differently. The interview with Ray Dalio that he does on his channel is a great one, where Ray and him have very similar but different philosophies on how things should be done. And it was a powerful interview to see because Gary and Ray both realized, we're not exactly on the same page here. This isn't clicking the way that we thought it would, which was fine. It was so great to see that both of them were able to sit there with slightly differing viewpoints, and bam, we're there. Or you check out the Seth Godin episode. The Seth Godin episode, they're talking and they're chatting, and all of a sudden Gary Vee drops a comment about meditation and that he doesn't think it's useful. And Seth Godin just shuts him down. He says, "Yep, that's wrong." And it was amazing to see. So what I love about it is that it's real, it's got a live feel, it's got tons of great information from all kinds of different people from all different walks. Unlike Tom Bilyeu though, it's not as information packed, it's more buffet style. So you're only gonna get little snippets from it. You're not gonna get a full meal, you'll get little golden nuggets dropped along the way. So if you're looking for that full feast, Tom Bilyeu's your man. If you want that bit by bit, live interaction, golden nugget drop, Gary Vee's your guy. And if you're looking to really nail it down and get inspired by entrepreneurs that have come before us, gotta check out Evan Carmichael. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the 3 channels I think every entrepreneur should watch if you want to get pumped and inspired for your day. Question of the day: Which channel is your favorite to get pumped as an entrepreneur? I would love to know. I'd obviously, huge thank you ahead of time to anybody that thinks that this channel is a great help to them as an entrepreneur. But guys, that is it for today. I know that I said we were going back to live videos only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but the reality is this. I'd gotten down on YouTube from just sitting around and waiting for this partnership to come through. I didn't know what was happening. Originally it was the end of April it was expected, now it was the end of June. Finally July is here and bam, it's shown up. So my mindset is cleared. I've got that funk out, and that was my own funk, my own stigma. I am here, I am going to be pumping. The live videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to try to continue with those, and then I'm going to try to put out recorded content like this on Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday. And the reason for that is I find as soon as I broke that daily habit, I stopped producing, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want this to become a side thought. I want this to be top priority. So I am looking forward to putting out videos on the daily again. It's going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And again, if you think that this video would be helpful for anybody you know, feel free to share it out. I do appreciate that. Helps the channel grow. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you tomorrow with a live video.